Welcome to the Mindless Idle channel where we play new and sometimes unknown idle games. Global, beta, region locked, RPG, roguelike, top down, side scroll, you name it, we play it. This is Mindless Idle where your brain does nothing. Viewer reactions may vary. If you want to keep supporting your boy G-Man, make sure you hit that subscribe button. As you can see, 92% of you guys are not subscribed and 7% are subscribed. All right, okay, what's going on, guys? G-Man's here. Welcome back to the Gotcha Mess podcast, episode 3. I still got my boy Kizzy on the boards,
aka Colo Dolo, Lunar Boy, you already know.
Okay, we're gonna dive straight into it. Easter weekend, so
happy Easter, happy holidays, you know what I'm saying?
Happy Easter, happy holidays to everybody. What's your plan? What are you doing this Easter, bro? What have you done so far, bro?
I'm not gonna lie, it's just been grinding. It's just been, you know what I'm saying, on the road, doing what you gotta do, taking care of business. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. Nothing else. Shout out to everybody who celebrates Easter, man. I'm just here chilling, doing what I do best, record, being the best, one of the best, the top best.
That's what you gotta do, fam.
You know what I'm saying? The sixth god, aka Drizzy, no Diddy. Pause. All right, so we got 3 topics for today's episode, guys. So we got Fist Out, that just dropped, CCG, Card Battler, amazing. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about microtransactions in mobile games. Are they too much? Are they insane? Have they ruined mobile gaming? And then we're going to talk about mobile gaming. Mobile games, are they now reaching the point where they can be considered better than console gaming? All right. Let's start with Fist Out.
All right. I'm gonna save that topic.
What do you think about the topics, though? What do you think about the topics that we got?
No, I was gonna save my thought about the last topic you brought up because.
Oh yeah, that's the main one. We're gonna cook on that one. All right, let's start with Fist Out.
Yeah. All right, Fist Out.
So, what is Fist Out? Card Battler.
Mm-hmm.
A fusion of I don't even know what I can compare it to. Like, you never played Cards and Castles?
No, but do you know? I don't know what the category is, but I have played a kind of similar game, but instead of where you like place out your cards as like summoning them and they stay as that, when you summon 2 of the same card, like they fuse. It's kind of similar to that, but without.
Oh, kind of like a merging thing.
Yeah, but it's without the merging.
Okay. If you ever played Cards and Castles 2. You definitely have played something like this, except Cards and Castles 2 is more you're in control. Actually, Cards and Castles 2
of like the allies. What is that called?
It's not. Yeah, Cards and Castles 2 is like more dueling. Like it's kind of like this, but it's not lane based.
Okay, yeah.
So you put somebody beside somebody on the, and then they'll attack them. Like in this, it's lane based. They could be in the back row and still hit somebody. Yeah. But no, it's not like that. This kind of reminds me of that. I'm not gonna lie. This game, I've literally been pre-registered for this months ago. I've literally been waiting.
Oh dang!
On this game. No, this Vince. This one
do you know the company?
Let
me try to look it up.
The company is. Hold on. Let's see.
Because it's actually a good launch. I'm not gonna lie. The game is proper.
It is.
Who says it? Goat Games.
Do they have anything else? Do they have anything else?
Do they? Oh, my connection just went. My phone is not connected to the internet. It's bugging out.
Hold on, let me check them.
But yeah, Fist Out. It's super dope, fam. I'm not gonna lie. I literally played it for like 3-4 hours straight last night.
Vince, I haven't stopped playing it. I literally have not stopped. I almost cleared the entire story. Of course, I got to drop a little microtransactions in this. So we're gonna get to the microtransactions. Man, the strategy.
I was thinking. It's see, that's what I like about it. That it does require a lot of strategy. I feel like if you get, I would say, if you get first lane advantages. Like with the card I was talking about earlier, when he hits directly, he summons a troop.
Oh yeah. Oh, Vince, he's the starting drop. He's
starting drop. And I'm not gonna lie, nobody drops in the bottom lane first for some reason.
Sometimes I've been caught once. I don't lie. So a few guys guess my drop. Still, I'm not gonna lie. They're starting to, because remember, the game is so new. The metas are being built now. This is the meta time where people are finding.
This guy's definitely gonna be part of a meta.
Hands down. But he's not even one of the top decks. Are you in the Discord?
No, I'm not.
Oh my gosh! You already know the whales have already whaled.
Of course.
They've already whaled. So
I looked at the leaderboard and I saw some man's numbers up there. I was like,
yeah. Day one, they never stopped.
Dropped? Dang,
they never stopped. They're whales. But I'm grinding. I'm getting up there. Right now, I unlocked Zen Valley.
Okay.
The Zen Valley heroes. So that's a whole new. Do you just still have the two factions, the two light ones, right?
Two light ones. No, I got like a Tauros kind of guy.
No, Vince, remember when you go to the camp and build your deck, there's the factions are on the corner. So you have the Emperor of Light is something, and then you have Pirate Bay.
Oh yeah, that's one deck.
Yeah, that's one deck. So that's the only hero you have still.
No, I got two heroes.
What's the next hero you have? You got the goat girl?
No, let me go to where do I see my deck?
Wait, you got something other than the Zen Valley? Oh, because you pull them. I just ended up getting her. Who did you pull for your second hero?
I pulled Don Bavar. He's
the desert guy.
He's an ogre.
Oh my gosh! And the thing is like what, the hammer or the axe?
He has a spiked club.
No, I mean the faction.
Oh, the faction?
Like a little axe?
Yeah, the faction is the axe. The axe.
Dang, you got lucky.
I'm not gonna lie. He's a powerhouse though. I'm not gonna lie.
You got lucky, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Fist Out is amazing, bro. I literally can't stop playing it because I need to see. I hope they don't ruin it, man. Like,
see, that's the
if
thing.
They ruin this game.
Sorry, that's why I was gonna say when you said with the microtransactions. I'm not too keen on just jumping on it and spending money on a game as soon as like.
Oh no, the 99 cents, the 99 cents deals, the 99 cents deals they get. Oh no, this game is going no matter. This game is going. I checked the Discord yesterday, and it was at 300 members. I checked it today; they're almost at 3,000 members. The game's gone. It's
gonna go up.
There's no turning back.
That's the thing. Give it 1 month, and then we'll see who's the actual players of the game.
Well, yeah, that is true, but trust me, man, this ain't go. The promotion they put on this game,
it's definitely promising.
All right, what are we rating Fist Out of 10?
Out of 10, off initial one
first impressions,
one night playing, first impressions. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna give it a strong 7 out of 10.
7.
I'm gonna give it a strong 7 out of 10.
Okay, so what's the 3 then? What's that 3 that made you couldn't give it a full 10?
I'm gonna say. See, there's not any really the 3 that I'm not giving it is more so like I understand new game like vibes,
new game hype. Yeah, of course. Yeah, global hype.
I don't want to feed into that. But it's like I'm saying, it's definitely a promising game. If it can actually maintain this level of hype, the level of quality, like you're saying, there's no meta in it yet. But now,
exactly.
let's say 2-3 months from now, there might be a meta, and it might break the game.
Yeah, that is scary. No, you're right. But the variety, they got so much heroes. They got double factions in each.
It's very promising.
Very promising. I don't know if you have any of the other modes unlocked, because I got the Dungeon Master mode or do you have PvP unlocked yet?
Is that the trials?
I think that's the trials.
Yeah, fam. What do you think? When it comes to a game,
I thought you've been playing campaign.
I played it a bit, but as soon as I unlock trials, I only play games to face other players. if a game comes out and has ranked, that's the only thing I'm playing.
Yes. I don't know how I don't play. I'm not into the rank. But then they have another one. Apart from the trials, they have like a boss battles where
boss invasion. I didn't unlock that yet.
Oh my gosh! Wait till you face that boss, bro. That's insane.
Yeah. So
so you give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. With the potential to go to like a 9. with the potential to
I'm
go to 9.
starting there. Mine's is a straight 9 out of 10. I'm not even capping, bro. 9 out of 10. I I'm searching for things to complain about. And I can't find anything to complain about. I'm not going to lie.
See, it's promising, and it has a lot of potential. It has a lot of ways to go with
promising. All right, so that's our Fist Out discussion, guys. Make sure you get Fist Out. I got the Fist Out playlist on the channel, so you guys can just check it out. Beginner's guides, top decks, everything you think of. All right,
because there's definitely see, and the thing that makes it really different from normal like mergers or like card lane battlers is that it has a large deck, so it implements TCG type strategy.
Exactly, because if it was like a 15 card deck or even 20, but the fact that it's 30
cards, which is what 10 shorter from the smallest from Yu-Gi-Oh.
From a Yu-Gi-Oh deck, yeah. So like, trust me, Vince. I'm gonna add you as soon as you get out because I have to see if you can test me, bro. Because
if I ain't not saying,
I don't think you can test me. All right, next, microtransactions in games. Have they completely ruined games? Are the paywalls in games ruin games, or are microtransactions good in games to kind of like separate the players? Or what do you think? What do you think about the microtransactions?
You almost said it exactly. It's definitely an issue between pay to win and the casual player. That's definitely an issue with mobile gaming. And the funniest thing about it is that you can't even deny the platform of mobile gaming now.
No, you can't.
I don't remember what I was watching, but they were pulling up stats, and it's like, what's the biggest gaming console right now? It's mobile.
Yes,
it is literally the most popular gaming destination. Like,
yes, and it's because everybody doesn't have a PS5 or an Xbox, but every single person on the planet has a phone. So mobile gaming is it.
And with that being said, microtransactions, a lot of these games are definitely pay to win, and it's not even their fault because you just can't get certain abilities, stats, or cards without paying for them.
Yeah,
unless you're gonna play the game for like 5 years and then you just get the card.
Grind out your life.
A man just picks up the game one time, buys the thing, he's watching you. What?
The same thing happened. The same thing I was talking about. So because when I'm streaming Brawl Stars, sometimes some guys would come and say, "Man, I just got Piper," and I'm like, "Bro,
it's literally
I had Piper in 2019." Like, no. So it does kind of, but I think it also depends on the game, because most of the games I'm covering on my channel right now, 100% free to play, and I'm there.
But
even though the whales,
do they have a pay to win route?
Yeah. But it's kind of weird. Some games do the pay to win route properly, where it's like you can't really pay to win. See, but you can pay to like progress a little
to get an advantage.
To get us, it's not even. It's like but it's not like a gap advantage, like how some games, if you don't pay, you'd have to grind for 2-3 years to even reach that. It's not like that. So some games do it right, but some games, bro, it's brutal in these streets for free-to-play players. They're literally done. They cannot win.
You know what a prime example of that is? Of pay-to-win? Hearthstone.
Oh, my God.
Hearthstone is a prime example.
Where they hardlock their events behind. See, once you get to that point?
Like, guys, you have
how much... You can't even enjoy the events? In the game?
They're taxing their player base. Literally.
Yeah, it's over. That's why Hearthstone's dead. You know Hearthstone's dead now.
Has it? Done.
Yeah, they have their little thing, but it's done.
Honestly, if they just transferred over WoW straight to mobile, like Magic did, like Yu-Gi-Oh did, like Pokemon did,
it'd be a dove. But it's too late because it's all Hearthstone.
They made a whole new card game, and it's ruined it. It's not WoW.
Because WoW was something else.
I'm not gonna lie. Out of all the card games, I think World of Warcraft card game was probably number one.
No, nothing can defeat Yu-Gi-Oh. I can't even believe you even said that. But
you want to wait? Let me explain. Because Yu-Gi-Oh, fam, man, you already know what Yu-Gi-Oh is. The reason why
just let me stop you, man. You can't even finish a sentence. No card game in the history of card games will ever be able to outdo Yu-Gi-Oh! It's the reference points of card games.
It can't. I agree with you. But
what?
Not current Yu-Gi-Oh!
What can get that feeling of a tech drama?
Not current Yu-Gi-Oh!
Tech.
You can't say
Obviously
that about current
Yu-Gi-Oh! No,
exactly.
It's not current Yu-Gi-Oh!
And the thing is, it didn't decline currently. It declined a good while ago.
Yu-Gi-Oh! took a long time to decline.
No. After Zexo. It was done.
Do you know how long that is? Yu-Gi-Oh! is 1998. Zexo and those things are like 2015, 2014. That's ages. That took ages to decline.
It was definitely number one.
And people are still playing that. And WoW definitely would have. Who knows the routes they would have taken.
They should have. Because weren't they just introducing a new class like the monks?
I don't even know. Were they?
The pandas.
No,
I think they were. No,
Arcanas. They were the latest class in the card game, but they were already pretty much in. Or the Duranis? Are you talking about?
No, like literally monks. Like how they had Death Knights.
Monks? I don't even remember that. Because remember when we started, the game was already dead.
Yeah.
Man, that was a tough hit, man. Like, I thought we struck gold. They had everything. Like, they had the hero. It's
the great.
WoW was
it's
on
number one.
Whole different level. I can't lie. It's just my Yu-Gi-Oh! Bias. I can't ever put anything above Yu-Gi-Oh!
I'm saying Yu-Gi-Oh! Got retired. He just retired. That's what happened.
That's it.
He didn't get dethroned.
It's like Dragon Ball Z. Yu-Gi-Oh! is the Dragon Ball Z of card games.
Yep.
Nothing. I don't care what comes out of how amazing it is. I can't ever put something above it. All right, so the microtransactions. What do we think about it? Has it completely ruined mobile gaming?
I don't know about ruined completely, but it has ruined games. It has ruined certain games. I don't think it's going to.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, it has ruined certain games.
I don't think it's ruining.
But has it ruined certain games? Have you picked up a game and done some microtransactions and enjoyed the game more?
Yeah.
It's so hot. Okay, because I have too, obviously. So
it's what it does. It's literally what it does.
So how could you say it's ruined the game when you've benefited from it and you've enjoyed the game even more? So isn't the point of the microtransactions didn't it work?
No. It's ruined the game, not from my experience. When I paid to win, it ruined the experience for my opponents. Who didn't have that same advantage.
Didn't pay to win. Yeah.
It kind of makes it not fair, and a lot of these games are built on balance.
That's the thing. It's just, it makes it so, like, it's literally, it's night and day. You can spot a free-to-play player immediately. Yep. The moment they're using certain heroes, certain cards, like, oh, crap. Mm-hmm. Easy dub, easy win. Even when I was playing Rush Royale, oh my gosh, the moment you see a guy using certain heroes, because there'll be like, for example, there'll be like a hero that if you merge with him, he boosts up the level of that hero. But then you'd have the free-to-play version of him, which is complete trash. So once you see a player using that guy, you're like, that's it. You can't even afford the real guy. Like, so
it's something that they're gonna have. Honestly, it's something that you can't balance unless you just take it out completely.
The thing. And then you can't, because then the companies make no money.
Yeah, I mean, keep battle passes in. Literally everything has a battle pass now.
But if you get a battle pass, you're also pay to win. You're still pay to win if you get a battle pass. So are microtransactions actually ruining these games, or are they actually making the experience better for some players
and worse for others?
Does it also add longevity to the game? Because think about it now. The majority of the people playing all these games, they're all free to play. The mass majority of them. Mm-hmm. So that does give the game life. Imagine if there was no whaling, or if everybody could whale. These games would be dead a lot quicker. So I think the microtransactions actually preserves the life of the game. Actually, I'm a genius, dog. This is what I do.
It definitely. Yeah, I can agree with that. I still say
debate that.
No. I still say it should have. They should try to make it a way to make it not like you can still pay for things, but don't make what you're paying for be the advantage.
So I agree. There should be they need to find a better way to do it. But I think that it just adds crazy. Because look at Summoner's War, bro. Summoner's War came out in 2010, and mans are still grinding it. I just started it on my channel. And it's the 11th year anniversary.
Those are OG games.
OG. But that's to show you, there's so much players in there, so free to play. And I'm picking it up right now, and I could barely move anywhere. So I actually think it just gives the game life. So the whales pay for the game to sustain it.
It kind of gives you something
and then
to
the
grind
mass
for.
majority and that's the main thing for me. Like, so this game, Realms of Pixel, the main game I cover on the channel. So the devs, they send me something every week, which is like 10,000 tokens. So one token equivalates to $1. So I basically have $10,000. So I can literally buy the stuff that costs money in the game.
In the game, yeah. See, but
and
what does
I
that,
can't say it's ruined the game.
What does that give you over other players, though?
Nothing.
How? When you have access to practically everything in the game.
No. It's still a gacha, so it's just luck based to get the heroes that you want.
Oh, well, yeah.
How they cap the progress, so you can't go past the world that your account level isn't past. So if my account level is 118, I can't pass world 18 without getting my account level to 119. And it's a slow like, they've done it so well. But of course it still gives me advantages. I can just go crazy.
Yeah.
But now I'm saying that because imagine if they gave me that and I wasn't a content creator and I was just a normal player. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'd be cool, like the game would be, but the game would be dead.
So I think you would have. Yeah.
I honestly think free to play players have it better than the whales. I'm not gonna lie. Unless it's hard on free to play, because some games are hard on free to play players.
Yeah, that's why we were saying it depends on the game really, and how the developers really choose to balance the transactions.
But I think they have way more fun than pay to wins. Like, I'm not even joking, because that's why I play every game on my channel free to play, because they just have way more fun just unlocking new stuff. The whales have it day one, but they're bored already.
Fam, literally
the game. Like, nah.
With Clash Royale, I've only ever bought the Battle Pass in Clash Royale once.
So have I. Vince, when I bought it was $6.
It's $16 now. Look at that. They're taxing.
I can't believe they raised it that much.
Man. Fam, they dropped the new Boss Bandit girl. Guess how much her deal was for?
$49. I can just get
35. But
okay.
But some of them
Same
go up
thing
to
in
50.
Brawl Stars. Same thing in Brawl Stars. Brand new brawler Lumi came out. She was $39.99. I'm like, who the hell's gonna do this?
But you see some people playing.
Oh, man, day one. Man. Some of my guys from stream, they got him. They got her immediately.
How? I can't do it, man. I'll unlock them normally.
Yeah. And the worst part is, they're not even content creators. They're doing this for the fun of it.
A lot of them do that. And I'm like, yo.
Because if you think about the content creators, it's literally just a handful of us. Maybe 100, 200 content creators for every game, and sometimes it's less. Sometimes it's 5, 10.
Yeah.
Like for Realms of Pixel, it's just 10 of us, and I'm one of the only English ones.
Dang.
There's like 3 English ones. Like, I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
Microtransactions is a debate, man. I don't even know where I can stand on it. I think I kind of stand 70-30 on it being good and being 30% on it being bad for the game, depending on how the developers use it.
See, even though this example is not a mobile game, I'm gonna bring in games like Fortnite. It has a lot of microtransactions, but they don't affect...
But those are just cosmetic.
Yeah, it doesn't affect the gameplay.
Yeah.
And I think
Moko's like that. Moko's like that too. Some games are like that. There's just cosmetic changes, so it's super optional. But I think that only big companies can do that. Like Supercell can do that, obviously, because
yeah,
God dang, they got it.
That's Supercell, bro.
But a little developer, 3 mans in a cave, throw out their game. They gotta throw that dollar transaction progress package in there, and the battle pass and all this type of things. I'm telling you, man. All right, microtransaction. Where do you stand on it? I'm 70-30, good bad.
70-30, good bad. I think I'm gonna lean more on the bad side. I'm probably giving it 80-20. I'm probably giving
80-20.
Yeah, I would honestly
80% bad.
Yeah, I almost went 100.
Oh my gosh, you gotta explain it.
I almost went 100. I'm more so on the side where I don't want to pay anything in this game. I don't want to. Why am I paying for things in this game every second?
Would you prefer it to be just cosmetic?
Give me unlocks. Give me skill trees. Give me stuff. Don't let me buy everything that you're trying to put in the game.
So you're fully against battle passes?
Almost 100%. I'm not gonna lie, but I'll still take part in it because that's the kind of the system that they built. So it has to be a really good game for me to pay in it.
For you to be against that, you're basically saying that the developers should release the games, get no return, and somehow sustain the game on the servers, updates, collaborations, and stuff like that out of their own pocket. So what's in it for the devs? Because remember, that's what the pay-to-win aspect really is for. So we're still getting even more for them to get a kickback to keep the game alive. Because that's how games die. The player base dies. There's no more spending, and then 2 months later, the game's offline.
See, that's why I'm saying 80-20. I'm gonna give this 20% to the understanding that this company still needs to survive. Where I'm like, okay, you need to make money, and the majority of mobile games are free. See, it would be a completely different story if all these mobile games were being sold.
You see, and that's the thing too. Like, it's accessible to everybody, and don't forget, you honestly still can enjoy almost 90% of the mobile games 100%.
Yeah,
without paying a cent.
You definitely can
still. And if you really grind it, it's not going to take that long. You can still. It's not like
it may take a couple years.
The pay-to-win thing is just an option to really speed up. And some of these games, the pay-to-win, it doesn't really speed up anything. It just gives you probably the character you want, max it out. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't like speed up the progress of the game. Like maybe you'll get a few quicker unlocks.
Okay, but think about this. Think about Clash Royale.
Okay.
Now, if
100% pay to win. You see, that's a different story. There's some games are just different.
No, but think about it. Think about this aspect, because I think this example could work towards other games as well. You're facing a guy who has a level 15 Mecha Knight. You don't have that much cards. You have a level 10 Mecha Knight. His Mega Knight is washing you.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. But that's old school. That's kind of like, you're right. So, see, that's why I said 70-30, because some games, the majority of the games, and trust me, you don't play enough mobile games. I play endless amounts of mobile games. You have no idea how much mobile games I just test on a daily basis to see if they can cut it and make it on the channel. Endless games.
Yo, you should do a list of games that didn't make it. Like, that kind of had a hype, but after you played it, you're like, yeah, this.
Oh yeah, I have a series, Died After the Hype. I haven't done any episodes yet. I'm gonna, Vince. You understand when I cook, I sit down and write notes. Died After the Hype.
Let's hope Fist Out doesn't reach that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm hoping it doesn't, man. I'm hoping it doesn't.
I'm waiting to see a meta come in there.
Oh, that's next week. I guarantee I'll probably check the Discord tomorrow, and it's already there. Okay, so let's see. Final one, main topic: mobile games versus console games. I'll let you kick this one off.
Mobile games versus console games.
Yes. Are mobile games better than? Can you? Is there an argument there?
I'm gonna give you a short and long answer. Short answer is there's no competition. Console is console. Okay. Console is console. Okay. I'm gonna cut you. Wait, I have to cut you first quickly, just to make you rethink this real fast. Vince, mobile games. Now, what do you play mostly? Mobile games?
No, what do you play mostly between the two?
Console. I'm definitely on console way more.
You're on console way more. So you're telling me if you go home, you sit down before you go on your phone and run a game of whatever, you're picking up the controller?
I'm definitely picking up the controller.
Which game do you enjoy more? Clash Royale or
if we throw in Overwatch, it's Overwatch over any mobile game. I'm not gonna lie.
For you to reach where you reach, the hours you put in that game, Clash Royale, you've had to have played that more than you played both those games.
No.
Oh my gosh, come on, man. Like, I know I play these old games, so I know how long it takes to do what you've done.
John, you have to understand at the same time, if you're on the level of winning streaks that I'm on in Clash, like, I almost breeze, I almost literally don't struggle in Clash Royale at all.
Dang. So you're saying that console's better to you? You think console's better than mobile?
See, I'm not gonna be definitive on that. The reason why I said short answer, long answer, is because
Go ahead.
I'm gonna opt out to console because that is where I find more cinematic, more like the games that are for console can draw you into their world a lot more than mobile.
So that's what you're looking for. Okay, so you like you're a cinematic gamer, then you like the cinematics part of it.
Yeah, games like Death Stranding, games that really give you immersion into it, and you're not really getting a lot of that with mobile, even though they are definitely. That's why I said long answer. They're definitely.
Because I was about to say, we got Resident Evil 7: The Village is on mobile. Vince 4, Prince of Persia. That game just dropped. That's like Metroid. Once Human. Have you heard of Once Human?
Yeah.
That's mobile.
What's it called is also on mobile. I'm not gonna lie, it's not that bad. Game of Thrones, King's Road.
Oh, have you played it?
I played a little bit. It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Like mobile right now, because the devices are becoming so high end. It can actually play decent quality games now with some vast open worlds. You ever play Tower Fantasy or any of those open ones like Genshin Impact or any of those?
No. The reason I didn't get into Genshin Impact is because I literally just felt like it was a Breath of the Wild ripoff, and I never did it.
I actually think Genshin Impact's older than Breath of the Wild. You know how old Genshin Impact is?
No,
that's like the first. Oh, yo, bro, I'm telling you right. Let me check this right now. I'm telling you right now.
I don't think it came out before Breath of the Wild. I think
Genshin Impact is probably 2016. I think. Let me see the wiki. I need the wiki.
Do a quick
Genshin
look
Impact
up.
is 2020.
Yep, Breath of the Wild been out.
I'm gonna check. Breath of the Wild Zelda.
Fam, I got Breath of the Wild when I just got.
Oh dang, 2017.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I won't lie to you. I thought Genshin Impact was a little bit older.
No, it has what's it called though? I think it has multiple versions of the game.
Oh, okay.
Like I think it has a Genshin Impact something, like some other. I'm not sure.
I don't know about that, but I'm not gonna lie, man. I have to go with mobile because consoles, I don't think they're not as vast, and the main thing, I don't gotta pay for a single mobile game that I don't want to pay for. Yeah. And the options are endless.
That's one thing. I when I was trying to do research for this episode, that's one thing I did come across was a lot of complaints about mobile gaming being too much. Like you can't even really find a game to how much games there are.
It's hard to find like a really, really, really good game. That's why when I say, no joke, Vince, when I say I'm search daily, I mean every single night I search and I download at least 20 games and just checking through them, and it's it's a hit and it's a miss 90% of the time. There's so much clones.
Yep. The main thing you gotta look for. See, what I try to do with mobile games is when I find a company that makes a good game.
Yep.
Stick with that company.
That's what I do. Super Planet. They make Fortress Saga, Unknown Nights, Airship Nights. They make some of the main games. So I got on them through Unknown Nights. Yep. And they can make Fortress Saga, Airship. Some of the biggest games on my channel.
I feel like that was kind of upset that I think Gameville doesn't make games anymore.
Oh, they're ancient. Did you just say something? What did you just say again? Zenonia?
Those guys are the OGs of mobile games, bro.
I think they still, like, they might do a thing, like, whoa, dinosaur name.
Yeah.
You said a while ago.
And for anybody who doesn't know Zenonia, that is a legendary part game. Like, it has 5 different games, bro, following the same story. Like, I might have to download all of them again.
You can't. They're terrible. Man. Like, you literally couldn't even play those.
Fam, those are like Game Boy Advance games.
Yes, they are.
Mans who like Game Boy Advance Zelda, Game Boy Advance
Come to Us. I think Come to Us bought Gameville.
Who?
Come to Us. The guys, they're the devs for Summoner's War.
Oh, dang. So they're not making games under Gameville anymore.
Oh no. Zenonia 4, yeah, they took over Gameville.
Which means, are they even making Gameville type games? Because they had a style.
No, Vince, that style is done. That's over with.
That's not the only game they. Well, I.
Like, I'm looking at some of these other stuff they got. Dragon's Blaze, which is kind of, you can see that they're kind of. Wait, I actually might have to
see, but you know what's interesting is that Gameville is perfect.
2025. This is a brand new game. Okay, I have to.
Wait, is it? Did they drop?
Dragon Blaze.
I'm about to say
that was.
Go
ahead.
I'm about to say Gameville is a prime example of mobile games. They make games that feel like mobile games. A distinction between...
Yeah, that is true.
It's a distinction between just bringing console type games on mobile. They make games that feel like they're for mobile.
Because it's for those players that like that kind of look on the game. And I'm like that. I need my mobile game to look like a mobile game. That's me. I don't really...
To feel like a mobile game.
Crazy stuff. That's why I prefer some of these the way they are. That's why...
Yeah, I 100% agree. Because that's what makes them separate from console games. That's what makes them mobile games.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I can't pick... I don't know, man. Just the fact that I don't have to go to Walmart and spend $80 to enjoy a game.
You said $80?
Is it more?
You said $80?
You see, that's why I could literally never ever pick console gaming over mobile gaming, because some of the best games are on mobile and free. But how are you gonna beat that? No, how are you gonna beat that?
Honestly, you beat it by making a movie into a game.
And it's
games
so
like
weird.
Last of Us.
Every 5 years you get a Last of Us game. Every 5 years you get a God of War game. 10 years for the next Grand Theft Auto. Like, cool, but
it's tough. Yeah,
no.
it's definitely
for a system
tough.
I'm paying $500 for. Nah, bro. I'll spend $300 on a phone and have an infinite supply of games. If you hack your phone, you're done. You get all the paid ones are free. Like, you can't lose. You can't lose.
Splints was telling me they have the full DS hack for mobile.
Oh, Vince, that's old.
I'm getting that.
I have it. What are you talking about? But I don't know if your phone
DS
can run
hack?
something like that. Yeah, Vince, full 3DS hack as well.
Fam, I'm getting every single Pokemon generation for 3DS.
I already have those. I was thinking of doing a series on it. But I don't know if there's any fans of Pokemon. I'm thinking of doing one. I'm going to start with...
Wait, what? You don't know if there's fans of the biggest game franchise in history?
Yeah, but I'm like, is anybody searching? Vince, I'm a content creator first. Like, I play it on my own. Vince, first of all, I have a Game Boy Color, okay, with Pokemon Red. All right, and I'm almost at the last gym.
I guarantee if you run a series on that, it's gone. It's selling off.
I was at work and I found it. I might, Chris. I'm not even selling it. I'm just gonna wait, Vince. I mean, Chris.
Wait, you have a Game Boy Color, like a legit color?
Yeah, a legit Game Boy Color.
Jeez,
with Pokemon Red in there. This kid had everything beat.
Jeez.
I just cleaned the save file fast.
Dang.
All right, I think that's it, man. I think that's it. What was you're going console over mobile?
Unfortunately, I gotta go console over mobile. The games that I've played on console give you a level of immersion that I don't really get on mobile. But see, that's the thing. I'm not really looking for that when I'm playing a mobile game. It's different things that I'm going for with it.
Different things. So who gives the better? Okay, so if somebody came to you and say, "Yo, I want to get into gaming," and they say, "Yo, should I get a console, get the latest game, or should I go into mobile gaming?" Which one do you steer them towards? Knowing everything, and don't be biased. Like, just knowing everything, the good and the bads for both sides.
I'm gonna tell them to get any console that Nintendo puts out.
No, but that's still what you buy 2 games and then you're done. This is the thing. Consoles, you're locked.
Yeah, especially
in
Nintendo,
order to get a new game, you gotta go
and
buy it. So it's like nobody can defeat it. It also does depend on the device. You gotta make sure it's a good device that can play the high end games. Yeah, but it's a no brainer for me, man. Mobile all the way. Mobile for life.
Alright, I'm going console.
Alright, guys, that's it, man.